Hi everyone, Brian from Bearable Traders here. Wednesday, November 3rd, and we're more than halfway through the week. This is the midweek video where we'll take a look back at the last 3 trading days and then look ahead here, see where we could be going for the rest of the week. We did get through this Fed meeting and Fed speak this afternoon here, and the market seemed to take it pretty well. So let's do a deep dive and see how things are looking for the rest of the week. And so before we get going, as always, I like to just do a quick plug for my book on Amazon, How to Swing Trade. If you have not checked it out, it's routines and strategies that I use as a swing trader. So let's now get busy and look at the market and see how things went today. Let's start out with the Treasuries. Keeping an eye on the 2-year now because you can see it's kind of made this long sort of cup formation, bit of a cup and handle here. And keeping an eye on the 2-year as it creeps up. Always watching for that to cross above the 10-year, but we're still quite a ways from that. Here is the 10-year. We're at 1.6 inside day today, and really not much of a reaction after the announcements about tapering and Fed speak in the afternoon there. So kind of holding steady at the 1.6 level. And transports, again, pretty strong day today. Inside day actually, decent volume. We've had some pretty good volume days here. Again, up on the week so far, and the Dow, of course, following suit, had a really had a bit of a pullback, bit of a wide range here today in trading, but again finished at or close to the high of day. Not a lot of volume on the trade, so that maybe indicate a more retail purchasing and a lack of selling on institutions. So yeah, so you can see there, we'll skip over the weeklies since we're only halfway through the week. Qs, again, real strong day today, just breaking out another all-time high on a bit of volume here, so looking good for continuation move there. And you can see on the weekly we're at an all-time high. SPY, same sort of story here. Kind of a little less volume again that you would like to see on a breakout, but still breakout nonetheless. Certainly a lack of any kind of selling. And there's the SPY on the weekly again, all-time high. And the IWM, of course, we've been keeping a very close eye on this and traded it last week and this week as it broke out above this this level of prior resistance, which was resistance for a very long time as we kind of went through the summer. And of course, as I keep mentioning on these videos, making a series of higher lows, every pullback, a bit of a higher low, and finally we made a really nice clean breakout. So this was an area to get involved back in here, which you did, and then as this breakout occurred, this price compression and breakout occurred, good point to add significantly to the position. So it's up significantly here on this breakout after this many months of consolidation. So really nice move on the IWM, and of course trading that through the TNA, which is Drexian ETF. It's actually a beta ETF, so you get even better return when you get a breakout like that. And you can see here on the weekly we are breaking out to a finally getting a high here on the IWM. The dollar, again, we're kind of just stuck in a range here. There's nothing really going on. The dollar, it was down a bit today. The VIX on that big rally we had, you can see here just again sucked the fear out of the market, so to speak. And Bitcoin seems to be just kind of holding on here, and again, seems like we're into a sort of period of consolidation, and I would probably look for a move higher. Again, kind of looking at a bit of a similar pattern if you want to compare that to what we've been watching with the IWM. You can see here we're getting some topping action there, and we're getting a nice little ascending triangle. So again, a breakout above this level here would be a good place. If you have a position, that would be a really good place to add or get long a break of that level there. somewhere around, what would that be? Yeah, somewhere around 63,500. It moved decisively above there. We could be going back up to test that 66,000 high of this these candles right here. So I haven't been using FinViz lately, but I thought it was actually a pretty nice representation of how things traded intraday. You can see here the Dow. We were down a little bit on the day, and then this 2 p.m. was when the Fed started speaking. Powell started speaking here, and you can see how the markets all reacted right at 2 o'clock there, just going out at their near their highs of day. So kind of flat action all the way up to the release of the minutes, and then Fed speak, and you can see there just a rocket higher. I think it was basically a reaction because really it was there wasn't any new news or unexpected news. It was just what the market had expected, and of course that drove things right through the roof here. Let's while we're on here, let's look at how things are performing from a sector perspective. You can see healthcare and technology still doing pretty well over the week. Industrials are good, and energy still having some struggles here, and especially even today we had energy down. Although natural gas was up, which I'm long of, so a good thing on that. But you can see here again, healthcare technology. Healthcare has been doing really well recently. So let's take a quick look at some watch stocks and some positions I've got on right now. Apple. I am long Apple, but I'm long through shorting puts. So I'm looking for those puts to expire at the end of the week. And I was also watching this 150 level for a breakout here, which we got today. Volume was a little bit light on this, as I've mentioned, kind of an indication that maybe institutions aren't not buying, but they're also not selling. So we're just getting a bit of a melt up here. A firm I'm kind of watching here still for a breakout above this sort of 165 level, 163. DKNG actually reports Friday, I believe, so be keeping an eye on that one. Nothing going on with it right now. It just seems to be just chopping below this area of resistance, prior resistance. Ford, I got long calls again on Ford. And again, really got a nice move up so far this week on Ford. Facebook, I am long some calls here at 330. FCX, I'm still waiting for it to break out. Trading in a range now. I'm still long some FedEx here, so we had a nice pop up today. I'm looking for it to break out now, maybe above this moving average. And again, I'm looking for a bit of a gap fill here, somewhere around 248 maybe. Gold I got out of, and again we had a big reversal day here. This is called an outside day, so we completely engulfed this previous candle from yesterday. I'm not sure where gold will go from here. It may go back, gap up again tomorrow, but just a difficult trade, and especially a difficult going into a time when the Fed is speaking. It always seems to react erratically one way or another. PayPal, I did get long today on this reversal. Some people in the room were actually pointing it out, and I thought, this looks like maybe a bottom's been put in here, like this candle here. Bit of a reversal candle. Again, PayPal does report in about 5 days from now, next week, around probably Monday, I believe. And again, this is the TNA. This is the way to play the ETF, or the small cap index, I should say, IWM. So again, positioned here, and then added on the breakout, and had a really nice run here from in the 90s to up over 106 today. So a really nice move. Tesla, I'm just watching. It's just I keep expecting a pullback because we're so extended from these moving averages, and it looked like it was going to do a little bit of a pullback action there after yesterday's candle, but again, today just a ripped higher. I mean, the buyers are just waiting in the wings for any pullback. And here's the XLE. I'm just watching it right now. It's basically trying to hold this 57 level. So if we can continue to hold that, we might look for a bit of a more consolidation and then maybe a break higher. I've been watching this, but unfortunately it gapped up on me on Monday. I missed it, and so it's been going higher. And that was unfortunate, but sometimes you just can't catch them all, and then the risk to reward isn't as good. So you just have to take a pass and move on. So that's it, everybody. Hope you have all had a good day today. We'll take a quick look at the what the pre-market looks like, what the futures are doing. You can see the Dow's down a little bit, and SPY is essentially flat. Nasdaq looks like it's staying green, and the Russell essentially flat right now as well. So we'll see how things open, but the market looks a little flat after this big run up at the end of the day here after Powell started to speak. And you can see here natural gas, really nice move on nat gas. So UNG or BOIL, BOIL, has been the way I've been playing that breakout. So that's been a really nice move on that one, and looking for a little bit of a continuation there. That's it, everyone. And again, we'll be live on YouTube at 8 o'clock in the morning, and hope to see you all there. And then trading the market at 9:30. Cheers, everyone. Have a good rest of the evening. Bye for now.